Does your knee joint hurt when you do squats? Maybe on the outside or the inside of the knee right there? Well, I'm gonna show you why this is happening and one tip to fix this, all right? I'm gonna use my friend over here, Skelly, to describe this, okay? So, when we do squats, what's happening is our knee is going forward and backward like this, right? Now, here's an issue. When your knee goes forward and backward, it should hinge just like that, forward and backward. Nothing else should happen. The more smooth this is, where those bones go forward and backward, the less likelihood we are to injure our knee joint. But most people do this. Either their thigh bone rotates inward like this, or it adducts, meaning comes in like this, and you end up doing squats like this. And you see how the knee isn't no longer aligned. It's not hinging forward and backward. It's hinging, but with a little tweak right here, or if it's rotated in, it's hinging, but with a little tweak right there. And when this happens, come close and check this out. When this happens, it goes grrr, and these joints grind. It goes grrr, and these joints grind right there, okay? And that wears down your meniscus and can cause pain inside your knee joint. So, how do we fix this? Well, it doesn't matter what lower body movement we're doing. It could be squats, it could be lunges, it could be walking, it could be standing up from a chair. What you want to do is this. You want to look down at your thigh bone, and you want to imagine that there's a line drawn out from your thigh bone like this. And when you look down at that line, you want to make sure that line is going down the middle of your foot. And what you'll notice is that most people, when they do squats, you'll see their knees wobble in, wobble out, maybe when they're doing it. And every time they're doing this right here where their knee wobbles in, well, guess what? That's the same as this knee joint wobbling in like this and grinding the bones and the meniscus down on one side. Instead of that, remember, thigh bones go out like this, look down, knee is going the same direction as your toes. Now, every time you squat, you know, knees going over toes. Take your time, move slow, practice this. It takes a lot of reps to repattern this movement, especially if you have one of those little knee wobbles that happens on the way up or the way down. And every time you take a step when you're walking, imagine that you're thinking about your knees going the same direction as your toes. Every lunge you take, every step you take up the stairs, just constantly remember that one rule. Knees going the same direction as toes. If you do that, you're gonna spare your knee joint and your knees are gonna love you for it. Hey, if your knees hurt when you're working out, then guess what? You're not alone. I've had 5 knee surgeries, and it doesn't mean you have to stop doing movements. Instead, what it means is you have to make sure that you're doing all the movements that you pick in your workouts with good form. But the good news is this is exactly what we teach people over at WeShape, where I'm the head coach and co-founder of, right? What we do is we focus on teaching people things like making sure your knee is going the same direction as your toes, making sure the weight distribution on your foot is what it needs to be to help heal the knees rather than continue to cause aches, pains, and further injuries. And the best part is you can try a WeShape workout for free. Just click the link, take our free quiz, and after that, we'll give you a free follow-along workout where every single movement was selected for you, and we're going to teach you how to do each movement with perfect form. Give it a shot. I'll see you there.